So, we just received some bittersweet news from Steel City Interactive in regards to the career mode that we've all been waiting for. They just released it today. Of course, the first time we heard about this career mode was about 2 months ago. They told us that it was going to drop very shortly. I'm going to show you guys that video right now that they uploaded. It was this one right here.
Content manager, and I got some exciting news to share with you today. Career mode and character creator will be making its debut in Undisputed this fall. We recently demoed career mode to the press at Gamescom, so you should start seeing the first impressions roll out in the days and weeks to come. Just like the rest of early access, career mode and character creator will ship in a beta state, and we'll be listening to your feedback to make improvements as we continue to develop. This also means that some features, such as a robust amateur career or using your created fighters to fight online, will come later. So what can you expect from the early access versions of career mode and character creator? You'll be able to start your career mode with any of the licensed fighters available in the game, or you can create your own character from scratch and build your legacy. Character creator and career mode features both men and women's divisions, so you can choose to create your own boxer. Customize your fighter from the hairstyle, the body weight, even the clothing and fighting style to your liking. Once you start your career, you immediately start building a team around you.
It's like when you take a look at just the way this whole entire thing looks, you can see that they're very ambitious with the way the career mode is going to look, or at least their vision for it. It's a very ambitious vision. And, it really got me excited, and I was really looking forward to it.
Assemble the best manager, cutman, and coach around your fighter to progress and develop your skills, earn money, fame, affinity, and experience as you rise up the ranks. Negotiate your path to success. Choose the opponents you want to fight and those that you want to avoid. Negotiate fight contracts to earn the most rewards. Do you want to ensure that a rematch clause is in the contract or that the purse is a 50-50 split? Well, in the Undisputed career mode, you have the freedom to negotiate the terms of the fight.
Yeah, so it was a very ambitious. It is a very ambitious project for them. It's something that they're taking very seriously, and they said that we will expect it, as you can see right there, fall of 2023. And we've been waiting, but today, a couple hours ago, they dropped this video right here explaining that it has been delayed. I'm going to skip to the section where they talk about the delay right here.
Better game for sure.
Yeah, so you mentioned career mode, and obviously that is a thing that's on a lot of people's minds right now. We released a little while ago a sort of teaser trailer letting people know that it's coming. And we haven't said a whole lot since then. And so I think people are wondering, well, what should they expect here moving forward when it comes to career mode?
Okay, so career mode, the big news here really is we won't be dropping career mode this year. We are making some further improvements to career mode, but essentially we're looking to drop it early next year. There's a few reasons why we decided to make that decision. The main one being, we really wanted career mode to be in a place that we were happy with when we launched the beta version of career mode into early access. So those of you who've been following the game obviously know that we've been trying to make some improvements over the past few updates with regards to AI and how dangerous the game feels. And we just felt like career mode is going to be the main single player part of the game.
It always is.
We really wanted to make sure that those improvements were meaningful in terms of making the AI feel more dangerous, but also things like career progression, the economy, and making sure that when career mode is dropped, people will absolutely love playing it. So it wasn't a decision that we made lightly, but throughout the development process of Undisputed, quality is something that's really important to us, and not just rushing out updates and then having to put fixes on the back of updates that are released. So career mode it's getting closer and closer to that release. I know this isn't probably the news that everyone wants to hear about pushing dates back, but we're very excited about the changes we are making to career mode and the updates and improvements we're making to it. So Yeah, that's the main thing with career, really.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm for somebody, there's somebody out there, Ash, that is thinking I'm be playing this over my holiday break. So to that person, to those people, right? We're sorry. We really want to ship career mode and have it be, even though it'll be in a beta state when we ship it, we still have, there's still a standard, right? There's still sort of a bar that we've got to hit. It's one of the things that I've been focusing on with the design team, is to look at some of those different areas that Ash is talking about. There's an update that we're going to ship before career, that
Okay.
will help make some of those things happen. And then when that career update comes, it'll incorporate some areas that we think that will be necessary in order to make career mode fun and exciting that first time that you play it. So yeah, I mean, I think it's tough, right? It's tough when we have these moments where we put out a trailer and we're kind of excited about it, and we want people to rally around the moment. And when we did that, we thought we can get this done in this window, fall, like we said. And now we're looking at it and saying, not quite ready. And we've been really hesitant over the last couple of years.
So, thoughts bittersweet. Okay. I was really, really looking forward to it. I was really looking forward to playing it. You guys know I'm a big fan of career mode, regardless of what game I'm playing. If it has a career mode, I try to play it. I've played the Fight Night Champion career mode. I've played all the Undisputed games career modes. I've played all the EA UFC career modes. And the Undisputed career mode, I was really, really looking forward to it. Even the Pro Wrestling WWE career mode, I didn't upload all of it, but I've actually completed that career mode myself. I'm a big fan of career mode. Like, even with the FIFA games, anytime I get the FIFA games, the first thing I do is I play career mode. I'm just a big fan of that. So it is disappointing that we're not going to get it when they said that we'll get it. But at the same time, like, I also understand. I get it. Like, more than ever, especially now, I understand what goes into game development. Not fully, but way more than I did before. And I understand that a lot of this stuff takes a lot of time. And in my opinion, it's one of the most frustrating things about just video games in general, is just how long everything takes, right? But it's just the nature of the business, a nature of the game, as you would say. Things take a long time, especially if you have a high standard, which these guys, they do, right? At Steel City Interactive, they have a vision. There's a product that they want to put out. And if they're playing it and they're not thinking that it's it matches up to the standard that they want, they have every right to delay it. Now they're saying it's going to be early next year. We don't know when that is. It could be January, it could be February, March. I mean, April is still early next year, so we don't know exactly when. I wish we had more of a time frame, but I understand. It's better to just give. It's better to say something broad as opposed to giving us like an exact date and then not meeting that date. So, like I said, on one hand, kind of sad. I really wanted to play that freaking career mode, man. But at the same time, knowing that when I do get my hands on it, it is going to be in a better state than it is right now because of the amount of time they're putting into making sure that it's all ironed out. I got no issues with it, bro. I'm fine. I can wait a few more months. You know what I mean? I can wait a few more months. Now, this roundtable they did also includes some other things. Right here, they talked about visual damage, damage and stamina updates, fighter differentiation. Let me take a look at the damage and stamina updates, and let's see what they said about that.
Let's talk about damage and stamina. First, a quick reminder about what we aim to accomplish in Undisputed. When it comes to both of these areas, we want the game to feel more consequential than it does today. This means a player should be able to capitalize on an opponent's mistakes, and that players will have meaningful choices that can impact the outcome of a fight. For example, you might choose a fighter like Joe Frazier or Rocky Marciano, who are known for their ability to take an opponent into deep water. In order for that to happen, stamina has to feel consequential so you can use that as a valid strategy. The same thing is true for damage. We want fighters like Deontay Wilder to feel truly dangerous. This means you can't keep eating power shots from him and stay on your feet. We know that's possible right now, and we're going to address it. So, how will our .6 update get us closer to making Undisputed feel more consequential? We'll start with health and damage first. We've unified the head health and body health into 2 health bars. This should make health distribution and entries into dazed feel more representative of what's happening in the fight overall. We've also added follow-through damage to punches, meaning that if you get hit into dazed with a really solid punch, some of that damage can actually follow through and your dazed health will already be partially depleted, meaning it will take less additional damage to get that knockdown. Follow-through damage can also now result in a flash knockdown, which we've been able to reduce the feeling of randomness that currently exists when you see someone flashed and hit the canvas.
Nice. This is one area that I've been talking about for a long, long time. You know, that the game just doesn't feel dangerous enough, especially when you're using really powerful fighters. And bro, they are addressing it, man. Like fun times, man. Fun times ahead. Fun times ahead. Not quite a vulnerability system, but this is good. This is very good.
About a change in the .6 update and then one to look forward to a bit later on. In .6, you'll see that stamina recovery is now based on a fighter's activity in the previous round, allowing you to better manage their stamina throughout the course of a fight. Throw a ton of punches, and you won't recover as much stamina in between rounds.
Okay.
Or maybe take a round off and throw less punches to give yourself more stamina at the end of a fight. It's not ready for .6, but in a future update, there will also be further adjustments to movement and loose movement when fighters are low on stamina. This is aimed at increasing the consequences of stamina mismanagement. Currently, if somebody's low on stamina, they can still fly around the ring like it's round 1.
Right.
So there's a missing piece of the puzzle that will close the gap and make stamina feel more consequential. And of course, as we introduce these changes, we'll continue to evaluate how damage and stamina mechanics are impacting fights and make necessary balance tweaks over the course of time. Longer term, we'll also be taking a look at our roster to ensure fighter ratings.
I know this right here is not a part of what you guys are planning, but can we like get some kind of, okay, this is me asking too much and I know it, and if I don't get it, that's perfectly fine. But dude, some kind of replay camera where I can get this angle would be so freaking dope. I've been asking EA to do it. They're not gonna do it. I'm freaking tired of asking. But like, can we like, it would be so nice, man. You record, like Fight Night Champion, for example, had that. You play a whole entire fight. When the fight is done, you can go back and replay it and choose what angle you want to replay it at. It would be so amazing for content, right? To be able to re-record the fight that you just did in multiple camera angles, and then you add the commentary on top of it, and it just looks like a freaking movie. Like, I'm watching these close-up angles right now and wishing I could literally get access to it. It's so beautiful.
Necessary balance tweaks over the course of time. Longer term, we'll also be taking a look
I like this angle
to ensure fighter ratings make sense around these consequential areas and provide clear differences when selecting fighters, which leads us to the next topic, fighter differentiation.
That's a big one.
A lot of great licensed fighters in Undisputed, and it's important they feel unique. And for the upcoming career mode, the choices you make on what fighter attributes to focus on need to feel meaningful as well. It's that foundation around damage and stamina systems we just talked about that will help get us even more uniqueness out of the boxers in Undisputed. With that in mind, here's some things that we'll give attention to across the remainder of early access. There will be further stat balancing of our roster to make sure boxers are as true to form as possible with clear differentiation so you know the right fighter to match up with the way you like to fight. We'll also be looking at our roster to make sure those fighter archetypes are set up on the appropriate boxers. And we'll continue to introduce new traits and to refine the ones already in Undisputed. This is great for personalizing both licensed fighters and custom characters and will be especially important in shaping your career.
So once again, guys, thank you so much for your time, your support, and your patience with us through this journey as we can.
There we go. A lot of exciting things. Like I said, we can wait. We can wait. Just get it right. Do it right. Take your time. In the meantime, I still play Undisputed from time to time. I have a lot of fun playing against the AI, and when I run into the right opponent online, I can have a really good time playing. But some of these updates, these changes they're talking about, the change to damage, that's the one that for me, I don't know about anybody else, I don't know about anybody else, but the change to damage, making the game feel more dangerous so that when you're doing good boxing work, you actually see the fruitage of your labor. You're knocking people down, you're getting rocks, you're getting stuns. That to me is what's going to really truly elevate my experience in this game. For some people it's stamina. The stamina issues, I don't, I'm not a big fan of the way it is right now, but it doesn't bother me as much as damage. That's the one that, like, just in general, even you go all the way back to like UFC 1, it's what I complain about the most. It's like, bro, these guys are not hitting as hard. They're not hitting as hard. And the fact that they're addressing it makes me extremely optimistic and very, very happy for what the future holds for this game. So thank you to Steel City Interactive for doing, a really, really good job. I know it's not easy. Small company, trying to create something that's never been done before, and they've already done a lot of monumental things with this game. And I'm very grateful for that. They're doing a good job. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like on it. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about all these changes. And I will see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one, boys.